So we are live. So I am again playing some chess. I'm actually not training today because tomorrow is going to be a really heavy day, or at least that is the goal. That is the plan. And so no point or there's no purpose of training today. I dropped to $12.99, so not too terribly much, but I had to win like 2 games to get back to where I am here. So we're going to try to keep winning and to get to, I don't know, we'll see what we can do. But I got a lot of time today because I'm not training, not really editing any videos, got my grad work done. I don't really have anything to do, so I got nothing but time today, which is a nice luxury to have. Got coffee too. Coffee is my favorite thing. All right, so see what we can do. There, he's gonna have to go back probably, or he could stack, but that would still create the same issue for him. Looks like we are. Looks like we're connected. We're chilling. I don't really mind this move, because obviously you can take there, but then I'm able to just take back. Instead, I can just do this. Then he can take there. I mean, it doesn't really do much in any which way. I suppose now you do this. Take here, you take with the pawn or with that. He probably just takes with the pawn. No, he takes with that. And I could potentially go up to there, but I kind of want to go there just to activate my queen. Threatens here. It's my knight centralized, which I don't know if that's good or not. And centrally. But once he trades there, you can actually trade like this. I guess you can do. He didn't recognize that. So now we take advantage. So that was a blunder, what I did. But thankfully he didn't recognize that that was a free pawn and decided just to castle. Which isn't, the worst thing for him to do. So we got our pawns nice and secure. So we can go up to here to threaten this move. Hello, Sophia. And so what I would like to do, just push this pawn up. You could push that pawn. Hello, Jason. Stopping by. So this is just a free bishop. Yeah. There. I think it looked pretty free. Alright, so we're back to 1307. We're vibing. We're chilling. Alright, so K-Roncon or K-Roncon, whatever it's called, defense. Drop over. See if he moves up. Just does that, so we just trade there. Move up that pawn. And we can push that guy. Move up to there. I think we'll do this. See if he goes there. Moves the bishop, we trade, does that, we just drop back. Goes there, we can drop back. It's fine. Get that protected. And then we still have the ability to castle. Still have our bishop activated. I'm gonna go ahead and castle here. Then I might honestly, well, I guess I kind of have to drop down 1 square. So then the goal here is to move up to here, rotate the bishop down. Could trade at any point. But once you rotate the bishop down, that unpins my queen to the knight. Then I can just move my queen over. So I basically got a lot of moves to be vibing. I'm gonna go up to here. blocks the queen off. So the queen is not necessarily forced to move anywhere, but not really anywhere good. He actually just undid his move there. I don't necessarily think that was a bad spot for his piece to be in, but I think you do that more so when you don't know, so he can go down to there. So we bring this guy up, threatens that knight slightly, which we don't want to take because of that right there, which now we do. Because then we actually drop down there. So we could push that pawn up, in which case we push here. Not really a good situation. It doesn't feel very good. Let's see if he pushes that pawn up. Of course, we don't want to take because that just weakens our position. Which I suppose we could, because we could rotate the knight over. We'll go rotate all the way to here. He does have the ability to move down. Move this over. Sorry, my mic was turned the wrong way. Audio probably didn't sound as good. Now it's going to sound better. Unfortunate. It's like Chad disconnected. Getting trolled. Alright, so move up to here. Makes him either have to trade or to rotate back. Honestly, I think he might just trade. Oh, he actually rotates back. So what I actually want to do is, I could move to here or to there. It's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I don't think it makes too much of a difference. So we're going to go to here, offer this trade. See what we can do. We'll go here and trade. So I can't really move my knight anywhere. We don't want to take that, of course. That would be a blunder. But we're going to go right to there. Just push some P. See what happens. This coffee is delicious. Whole bean coffees that you grind up definitely is a very clutch recommendation made by a good friend to do. It certainly has increased my caffeine or my coffee addiction. All right, so this is starting here. Good everywhere. We're going to bring this rook over to support there. He takes. We can take. Honestly, probably take here. Oh, so good there. You can take, but then we can take back. We're actually threatening the bishop. Threatening the bishop of the trade, I should say. Which, I think we actually go here. Because then he can do that. I don't feel like I'm in a good position, so we're going to try some spicy things. So I'm going to do this. This protects my knight. He's going to take here, which I'll retake with the king. Then he has the ability to go over to there. So it kind of messes up my position, but we're just going to see what happens. Because I don't think I was in a winning position regardless of what I did there. Definitely could have played better building up to this sequence. So now we can take this pawn. He could push that up, which I think actually is probably the correct move. We'll see though. We've been in a worse position, but we won the first one, so we're due for a loss, I suppose. can drop down to there. Ashley, I think, is the best move. Does have the ability to push there. And as he pushes up, we can bring the king up. He does have the ability to give me a check, but we can just move over. So, Ashley can't give me another check. All right, so we go here. I suppose he can. Obviously, he can't move his pawn up, but I suppose he could try to set. He could do something spicy with his queen. Take the pawn. It's a viable move, of course. I'm going to drop down to here with the idea of potentially getting my queen to move out on her own. I'm not sure though. We're not in a good spot particularly. Naturally would like to trade his queen. I would not prefer that. Could push that pawn. Honestly, I think that's his best move, is just to go straight down. Yeah. Because I can give a check here. He could go out. Could go over, which is really good for me. So we're going to push. So we go here. And go up, and he takes. And we have a check there. So we're going to push here. He's going to push down. And then we're going to push again. I think we're okay for a move, because I basically just need a move. I need one move. Check. And just keep perpetual check. So it's kind of playing for a draw in a sense. He could go to there. Says not. I think this is checkmate. It's not, because he didn't do that. I mean, honestly, just kind of weird moves. Like he has that. Has that queen move. I feel like he just wins, right? Like he just wants me to go to a dark square. So then once he moves, makes his queen, then he has that line. I'd like for him to keep messing around, because I'm pretty close to being able to hold a draw. Now, potentially, if he does something dumb, we can give a check here. In which case, he can't go over. So we can do that at least. Hold slightly. I don't think we can hold this position anymore. It's not good. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I just don't think we do anything in this one. Just gotta play better in the middle of the game. Like, that's just what it comes down to. And just, okay. See if chess.com punishes me for them aborting. No, okay. We're good. We're chilling. That's 2 games in a row aborted. We'll see if I get white again. It's a normal opening. Move up there. It's really all that I get to be up a pawn, which makes it a decent trade. It's obviously, debatable whether you're trading, 2 pieces of material for 1, which normally is an even trade there, but with that extra pawn, I think it makes it worth it. I mean, he doesn't get a castle too, so that is a positional advantage. So it's hard to measure how big of a benefit there is with that. Certainly is some. Go there, protect that square. And I probably just move bishop down a spot, regardless. Not really sure. I guess he's doing the same thing that I did, but it doesn't net him any material. So I think in his case, it's actually not a good thing, because now I have all the pressure he just had, he just gave up. But just did that. But I can just do this right here. I'm not really sure what I actually don't know what that move does for him. So if I take there, he takes back. We can go all the way up to give him a check. Yeah, we actually do this. So here's how this sequence works. He takes, I go all the way up to give him a check. So he's checked here, and then we could potentially take that pawn, but we also have, I think it's just, well, it's not checkmate technically. Yeah, it's just resigning. Because then if he kept going, he has to go up to there. I go over to here. He has to go to there or sack the queen. But if he goes to there, it's there and then loses there. And once he's up to here, we just take, he's in check again. He has to go somewhere, and then we're here, we're there, and we're everywhere. So really, there was no coming back from that. So back up to 1308. See if we get 2 in a row. Not bad though. I'm glad I was able to recognize that. Alright, so just gonna move 2 in the center. Go up to there. Support our friend. And we're actually gonna push here. He takes. Trades. But we have here. Knight still threatened. Then we can support our friend. We can support our friend. And what we can do actually is this. Push here. Which allows us to take here. weakens his structure a little bit, and don't lose a pawn, which is good, or trade pawns. Our knight's not super strong there, and I would like the castle, so rotate over. Knight to support, or the bishop to support the knight, and then potentially castle. Could even long castle, but he has that pressure from the bishop, so probably not the best idea. Right. So you could push that up. We're going to take there if he does. I'm getting a bunch of text. That's my brother. It's taking a while. I've done 4 5x5s. Wanted to switch to 3x3. Spend 2 weeks of 5x5s. All right, so he's here. So what we're going to do is attack here, and then advance our knight up. Threaten this guy here, so might trade. We're all chilling. From 25. So basically my friend was asking a lifting question, and asking, he had been doing 5 sets of 5 and wanted to go to 3 sets of 3. So basically he's been doing it for 2 weeks, wants to decrease the reps and essentially the volume too, while increasing the intensity, normal stuff. But I recommend doing 5 sets of 3 instead of 3x3, because you're starting with 5 sets of 5, so you're doing 25 total reps. Not that it would necessarily be wrong to do a 3x3, but going to 5 sets of 3, you're still decreasing the total volume that you're doing by 10 total reps, while still accruing a good amount of volume, but going all the way from 25 reps down to 9. Not wrong, but it's probably too much of a decrease in the volume when you're still kind of like generally training. And plus, you can kind of do 5 sets, like doing 5 sets of 3 is not going to be that difficult. It's not as if you're trying to do the same amount of repetitions as you were before, doing like, I don't know, 10 sets of 3. Let's see, he's there. So he wants to take here with his pawn, and so we'll also threaten a pawn there, which is also a fork. So obviously for me, it's a better move. And the other justification for my recommendation is that, let's go up to there to threaten here, is that if you go from 5 sets of 5 to 5 sets of 3, you're going from 25 total reps to 15 total reps. Then it gives you the ability after a couple weeks to go to the 3x3 then. So you're going from 25 to 15 to 9. So, decreasing the total repetitions that you're doing while, still increasing the hopeful intensity, the weight that you're able to do. So it's more of a gradual decrease, which is most likely better. What's up, Mohammed? I'm talking about, my friends asked me about training, so playing chess while talking about training. I guess is related to the channel. Chess is just for fun. But you kind of want to not necessarily milk the progress or the time that you're doing whatever particular rep scheme, but it just allows you to do it in a way that is going to allow you to keep progressing without trying to progress too much. I'm doing pretty well, Mohammed. I'm not training today because I'm going to be going super heavy tomorrow when I travel home for Thanksgiving. And so just kind of hanging out tonight. But how are you doing tonight? Or today? I don't know what time it is for you. All right. So this is a blunder on his part because now we still have the bishop here. We're going to move the knight over to there because it's a fork. That's good to hear, Mohammed. Once I go to here, he's just going to be in a bad spot. He could sack his rook, which of course we trade there, which would probably be a worse move. So he probably wants to go there. The reason I say that is if he takes here and I take there, then I'm still threatening his knight. So I kind of get to force that move still. We'll see what my friend said about the rep scheme. So I actually decided to do that. So now we're threatening here. Muscles. First, I don't know why TBH always gets capitalized. I don't know what that means. So you can take that as my answer is a no. So I don't know who that is. Is that an MMA fight? It shows how much MMA or boxing I watch, which is none. Let's see. So he's threatening here with the bishop there. Oh, it's chess. Well, it shows you how much I follow chess. Once I used to watch Gotham and stuff, and that's where I kind of knew more about the chess world. It just isn't very interesting. It's, people just playing chess. People create drama, and I just don't really care enough because high level chess they play well. I don't know, it's odd. Like I used to be more interested in that stuff for a little bit, but I just want to play chess. And yeah, it's funny because Gukesh, that name sounds more familiar, but dang, I have no idea who that is. The drama that was there with the guy that was accused of cheating was kind of interesting. But as far as like who's the best or this or that, like it doesn't really matter to me as just like a casual chess player too much who is at the top or not. It's like I know the basics, like I know Magnus, and at least when I watched Gotham, like you kind of hear about the same people and stuff like that, so you kind of become familiar with it in some sense, but to me it's not the most critically important thing. We're gonna go to here because he wants to go to there, I think. But I don't know. I think perhaps the most nitty gritty I follow in a sport is American football, and it's ironic because I only played 1 year football growing up. But to me, it's at least, I don't know if interesting is the best word. I think just because it's such a small amount of time of the year to watch football, with only 18 weeks or whatever, it becomes more interesting. But now that my team's kind of out of it, then I don't really care too much about the nitty gritty. I've convinced him to do 5 sets of 3. This guy's spending a lot of time playing. And I'm trying to be better about texting him back. Sometimes if I'm training, I just don't text people back. Regular football. Well, I mean, for us, obviously we call American football football. And so to me, like growing up, like it was just always soccer. And I just, at least in America, it's nobody cares about like international soccer, which I find, okay, that's just a bishop. I find hilarious because there's very many countries that are passionate about it. I think the biggest problem international soccer has, and the reason why American football is much more significant as far as the viewership, at least, or money making potential. Maybe that's wrong because there's more people in the world, but the reason I find American football more interesting is that it's easier to follow the storylines of it. If you look at European soccer, one, I find soccer really boring to watch. So it's already like very low priority because it's just boring to watch. It's not exciting at all for me. But the drama or the changes of players, like all of the different leagues, like none of it makes any sense, at least to me as an American. You know, what teams are in what leagues or which ones are important or least important. Like football, it's very much you have all of the divisions, the main 32 teams, and that's it. There's not teams that are relegated or moved up or down, all these different clubs with weird names. It's very simple to follow, even if you're not, like, if I don't care about, let's say, the Los Angeles Chargers. It's very easy to know if the Chargers are good, if they're whatever is happening with whatever, like they're not going to get relegated, they're still going to be there, and it's much easier to follow, I think, for casual fans. I've never tried to look at the gauntlet that is European soccer, but trying to figure out what teams are good or that. And plus, like, I don't care about it, so I don't have a team that I'd be like, this is the team I want to root for. But I've sat and watched what if a new team becomes strong, for example, and wants to be... That doesn't happen. So the way American football works is you just have the 32 teams, and teams ebb and flow within that. But there's no, like, this new team is like playing in Arkansas and they're not a professional team, because they're worth so much money, each professional team, that they have to be accepted into the league. They have to have a facility built and all of that. So like expansion teams are pretty rare, but there's not like a team that's already playing that would then be added to it. It would be a team if the league was going to, you know, add another team, where they would expand and create one that would immediately be put in. So there's not like a minor league team. A better way to actually think about it is, for me, when I think about it, is like there's minor league baseball teams. So you have the Major League Baseball, and then you have AAA, AA, single A, you have high A, low A, rookie ball, all of these different leagues. But there's no like AAA team that becomes good enough to become a major league team. You just take the players from the AAA team and it feeds into the major league team. Because like the AAA team of, say, the Guardians, the team that I follow, you have the Guardians, their AAA team. If a player's really good there, they just bring that player, they promote them up in that league. The team itself doesn't, because it's still, and that to me is like the divisions don't make sense. So like American football is very stable. All American sports are very stable in that regard. You have your professional teams. They're going to be there regardless of whether they're good or not. Obviously there's exceptions, like if a team is making money, they're going to stay there. If a team becomes unprofitable, they might get moved to a different location, like that happened with in basketball with the Supersonics. They were moved from Seattle to Oklahoma, but like there wasn't a new team created. It was whoever was on Seattle moved over to Oklahoma. So it's you don't have like new teams moving up and down in a sense, but like you got to think like European soccer is going to revolve around money. Like everything, all sports revolve around money. If it didn't, like there wouldn't be a sport. So it has to, in a sense. But like if a team is still profitable, they're not going to try to move them to a different location or do anything weird with them if there's people that are fans of the team and are, you know, paying attention to what's going on with them. So it's not necessarily even a different model. They just don't relegate teams. There's not, you know, the Cleveland Browns, the team that I like, are bad all the time, but they're not going to get moved down to. There's no like lower division for NFL football. There's different leagues. They're more likely to do that. Like there's UFL and stuff. Yeah. But that's where I think for an American looking at soccer is difficult to even like think about like what teams I even need to pay attention to, or like wins an important championship, because it's just all you can tie, which is something that's just you can do in American football, but it's really rare and kind of difficult. And it's just I just find soccer really boring. So even if it had like all of the same components as American football, I wouldn't watch it, because it's I sat down, I think when it might have even been during COVID, but America was playing, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch America play, watch the United States men's team play, and they played for 90 minutes and tied. And I said that was a complete waste of time. And I was like, why am I watching them pass back and forth? It's not a very, to me, it's extremely unexciting to watch. I know that's because I didn't grow up watching soccer. I probably feel different if I was in Europe, but we have the luxury of better sports than soccer. That's why it's not big in America, because I think that we have better sports. Like even baseball is better, in my opinion, to watch than soccer. And I think that's probably the closest equivalent. It moves slow. It's a long pace. It could be low scoring, but to me, it's more exciting. But I also grew up playing baseball, so I'm biased in that regard. I'll move over there to threaten there. But the ads are horrendous. So that's why I can't really watch college football. And I think college football is really interesting in a lot of ways. But there's so many ads, and it's so obnoxious. But at the same time, like you have to have ads to pay for sports, but there's no option to pay to not watch ads, which I think is it's kind of goofy. Now, also for like American football, there's no option to pay just to watch your one team play. So if I just want to watch all of the Browns games, you can't. You in theory can do it, but you have to get all the different streaming services, all these different. There's not like a single pay option, which is intentionally done by the NFL, which is why you could be on a pirate boat to stream games and find different ways to view things, but they don't make it easy for that reason. And because I have to watch ads no matter what medium I find to watch a game, I don't feel bad about it, because in the sense that you're still paying in the sense that they're going to play ads. If there was a version or some ability to where you didn't have to watch any advertisements whatsoever, then I think that would make it one, worth it to pay for, but also like morally wrong to find alternative ways to view. And so it's one of those things that I don't ever feel bad if I have no really realistic ability to easily find the team that I want to watch, not just a team, but the team that I want to watch, and to not have to watch ads. And it's if I have to watch ads, like, why am I going to give you money? Because you're already getting ads. It's like YouTube. If you paid premium but still had to watch ads, like, why would I pay premium? And they'll probably change that at some point some point in the world. Let's see, we can go there because he moved his queen. But yeah, I don't know what the solution is going to be, because there's going to be a breaking point with ads sometime in the future to where I think I can do this. There's going to be a breaking point with ads at some point in the future to where he has to take, because it's forked, to where it's not profitable to do advertisements in the way that they're doing them now. Unfortunately, I don't know when that would be or how that would work, but it just doesn't make sense to me when 99% of the ads I will never ever even pay attention to whatsoever, no matter how it's presented. And the products that I get are already things I'm going to get anyway. And maybe there's some secret subliminal way there's some subliminal way that they work still, but I'm yet to find that. All right, so we're gonna go. Just gonna run over. All right, so we have to go up with that pawn. If he takes, we can get our knight out of there. If well, he does, so we don't have to worry about the if he doesn't. We'll go up to there. He could go to there. Which honestly, I'm not that worried about because I actually just want to get over to there. So we're at 4 points of material, so we're kind of just chilling. We got 5 minutes of time, and I got coffee. So we go over to there. Obviously can't go to there, so he can go over, but there's not really a way for him to protect that pawn, which is good for me. So we're going to go over to there. If he comes back over, then we'll go over here. And we want to go up to here. So if he gives me a check. Oh, that's not good. I checkmated myself. Aha! Oh, good on him. Good on him. Darn it, I was not paying attention. You hate to see it. And of course the dude wants to leave chat after. It's alright though. We make the comeback in this game. Just gonna go right to there. Just gonna go to there. Or do AMRAP. But thankfully for me, the idea of a side hustle isn't something I have to worry about. I make enough teaching. I have no idea of jobs. So you're like saying designing, graphic designing. I have no idea. I make all my money teaching, and that's all I do. It's like YouTube for me, I don't make any money whatsoever. I'm not monetized or anything. I don't have enough watch hours. So in theory, that would be a watch time, or it'd be like a side hustle thing. But no, I mean, like when I was a kid, I umpired baseball. So like refereeing for sports is something that is a possibility, but that's also like very location dependent. If it's something that's available to you, you take there. That's the tricky thing. I'm certainly not a money expert. I am certainly not poor, but I don't have like crazy amounts of money or even knowledge about that. About lifting, but not about anything related to finance, that's for sure. But it's still good off well enough. In saving, investing, like all that stuff that people talk about is good to do. It's probably smart, but as far as the process from which to do it, I ain't that gay, unfortunately. So if he takes here, he did not. He chose not to take. Might take with the pawn. But yeah, we don't want to take with that, so we're going to throw this pawn up. Makes one of us. I don't ever train biceps. I train biceps annually. Well, this one's not going very well. But I don't enjoy training biceps ever. All right, we're gonna go there. Well, for me, I don't really care about what my muscles look like or the size of them. And for weightlifting, if my biceps or chest, for that example, got super large, it would make my mobility not as good, which is really uncomfortable. And biceps less so, but that like front rack position when you're holding a front squat would become really uncomfortable if for instance my biceps got really big or chest. I kind of get them by default. Biceps not really, it's just pure luck that I have any sort of like chest development. I did bench press a lot when I was powerlifting, but biceps I just don't care what they look like. For me, they're big enough as they are. We're gonna threaten the queen. But I don't really like training upper body. I kind of get it. It's kind of like, do I like training legs? Like I do a weightlifting, so I just kind of always train legs. Like our bodies, you're kind of always training. So it's one of those things that's like, for me, like a muscle group, I don't really have a preference. It's more movement preference. Like I would enjoy, doing a deadlift or something, or a squat or something, but there's not like, I don't necessarily be like, I like to train this muscle or that muscle. To get better at the snatch and clean jerk. So for performance, to increase the weight of those exercises. So whatever I can do to help those. So like the muscles I have are just as a result of training. And like, thankfully I don't have like a desire to look a certain way or to like have really big muscles or anything. I just, thankfully I have good genetics in that regard, where like I do normal training. Why on those? Because that's Olympic weightlifting. That's a sport I like to do. So it's kind of like, why does a powerlifter like to do squats? Like, it's what you do in the sport, and it's fun. It's really fun to do weightlifting. My goal for the snatch lifetime is to get up to 140 kilos. More like currently it's to get back to doing like 130 on a consistent basis. My best ever snatch is 135 from the floor with straps though, so kind of cheated it. Now he wants to move this somewhere. What if I just went here? But yeah, 140 would be like lifetime goal, like more within like the next year, is to more ably get to like 130 plus on a consistent basis with a strong lockout, and then obviously to, you know, continue to add weight there. So what we're gonna do is to go here. It's gonna take up there, as I anticipated. And then we get to go here, block the rook, threaten the bishop, threaten the queen. Which I don't think that matters, bro, because I just do that, right? Like, it's a great idea, but that's well, that was, it's pretty good. I'm talking to you, Muhammad. My friend texts me about his training session, and somehow this guy blunders his queen, and I don't miss it. So we like DC, multitasking at its finest. That's the power of caffeination. So this is where he wants to be mean. Wants to be a mean lad. We go down to here though. Yeah, tomorrow if I have to now he's apologizing for bothering me about his lifting. I'm like, I like lifting stuff. That's the thing. It's like it's a pretty big part of my day. All right, so what we do here is we go ya you. Then he's gonna move. He's gonna say, I want to move my bishop right to there. I'll give you a free bishop. Actually, it won't do anything for him because I just take back. You know, it's going to be a really toxic... No, that's not toxic enough. So I can go there, but doesn't give me anything. I mean, here's the thing, buddy. I don't care if you go there because I have a rook. I have the rook. So we're going to threaten here. Like, you can go ahead and give me check. But I have this. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm positively... James. What did I lose? I lost my rook. I've lost it all. That's actually kind of devastating. We just gotta move up. Runes is playing to checkmate me. He actually has to take the bishop back. I'm still up a point of material, and I feel like I'm in a better general position. If we can actually, if he doesn't realize that I can trap his guy, yeah, it doesn't help you, brother. It doesn't help you. I think we go here. It puts me in check there, and I can still go over. I think I'm still okay. I'm vibing. Need to get more coffee here in a minute, though. Now, to counter your question, Mohammed, what's your goal with training your biceps? Just to have perpetually larger biceps? Because that to me is harder to measure in any. I mean, obviously you can literally measure your biceps, but I already have like enough muscle to where I'm like happy with how I look. I don't really see the point of like, I wonder if I get my shoulders or my biceps or my triceps bigger. They're big enough for me. I get enough comments about me looking like I lift weights, which honestly I'd rather have that like Sami Kalecki build where I don't look like I lift weights. But unfortunately my genetics, they put on muscle for me. I picked too good of parents. When I lift, the muscles, they go up. Muscles go up. I go right to here, which he can give me a check. And we just keep running. We run so far away. It's odd because it doesn't help you much. So I still have that. I still have that. So actually I think he does. He should take with the bishop now. Because I could take with the king, but at least it potentially I would take with that. So then you would have that line opened up for those pieces. And I'm actually going to take with the queen. And here's my logic. He's going to take up with here. And then I can take this back pawn. And now I have a pass pawn that's open. He doesn't really have the, I guess he has that check. So we can go over to there. And now he can push that up to put me in check again. But now I have the ability to give him a check. Could give me a check there. Then we just run the pawn up. Pawn, pawn. Actually, he can't. What am I saying? He can't put me in check. I just take. Sometimes I prepare for the worst situations that I have the most simple solutions. So let's see what YouTube's doing. Okay. Turns me a little chilly. All right, so what was this guy gonna be doing? I'm griefing my friend. I'm going to Columbus. All right. Now we back. Mm. Bruh. Why? Tell me why. I kind of feel like I should just take... I do need to pay attention to the time now a little bit. Not that it's crazy important. I'm used to 3-minute chess, so I'm bred for these short times. I'll let Bro Brennick put me in check. Let me say Yayi. Hit him with the Yayi. He hits me with the Yayi. Tries to Yayi me once again. I say I will take your bishop. Is mine. Is my bishop. He might just move down. Ooh. We take. So he goes, oh, he didn't go up. What a Chad. This means we just take the pawn. Means we're just here. All right. Now we gotta lock in. There we go. We don't lose on time in 10-minute chess. We don't lose on time in 10-minute chess. All right. I am going to get some more coffee. So I'm going to be 1 second. So let me turn my camera off and mute my mic. I will be back in approximately 30 seconds. Probably a minute. We've secured more caffeination. We're up to 1317. And so we're vibing. I do need to eat some food. I am quite hungry. Chat's always disconnected. Chat's a hater. So he takes there. We take with the queen to protect the bishop. And then we're vibing. Ah, this stuff is hot. Ooh, that's hot. All right. guy not moving. He's not moving. It's frozen. Oh, there he goes. All right. Castle. And now that I'm like thinking about being hungry, I am absolutely starving. Oh, authenticator app. Alright, this guy's just playing super slow. Alright. We gotta go up to there. Block this. Block. 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 That's weird. Oh, he moved. I'm not hearing sounds because I have another tab that I'm looking at stuff at. Interesting. Alright. What's he doing? What's going on? Rotate down. He might just move. Start shoving pawns right down my face. He might just push B all the way. Oh, coffee is so delicious when it's like a little chilly. I mean, it's always good, but when it's a little cold, it's probably the best drink in the world. You can't beat it. So because he's not really threatening this pawn right here, I don't mind weakening it to start threatening that pawn. Since we do have our queen and rook stacked, he actually cannot castle in either direction, just from the way that he's set up. So he's not necessarily in a bad spot, but not in a good one. He's just playing so slow. So I'm getting impatient. Getting impatient. We're gonna go all the way up to there. Try to force that. Force it. You have no choice. You must do it. Oh, he is big baby. He's a big baby. It's alright though. Alright, we're just gonna push this pawn up. Let him do his thing. You know, he's just living his life. So I'm trying to go over. And we're gonna run away. Probably not. Probably not. What's where is my mind? Let's see. It's not. It's just slowly chipping away at me. It's breaking me down. It's breaking me down. Now I need to see what my best training total is. So April of this year, I hit a training total PR. I'm disconnected. So I'm curious what I did on this day. Alright, that's kind of our last hope. Few blunders and takes, then we have a discovery set up. It's like that was 20, 25, 30. So it looks like my best training total. So I did a 130 ugly snatch. And then it looks like 50, 55, 60, 63. So that's pretty possible. Yeah, the 63 looked pretty good. The 130 looked kind of ugly though, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely pressed out, so definitely a training total PR. Let's find here. Okay. I actually do just get a free pawn, maybe? Can go ahead and give me a check there. Or that's just a loss. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's try to win one. One for the road. It's a good one. So we got white. Why does he have a white flag? Is that foreshadowing? For him or for me? That's the question. I don't think this guy's actually Hungarian. I don't think that's legal for him to play a Hungarian defense. Unless you're actually Hungarian. I'm going to call my local senator. So we take there. He blundered. So we get a free pawn. Is a free pawn. It's for real estate. Let's go. Oh, he blundered. No, it's not a blunder. It's no blunder. We do that though. Hit him with the hiya. Hit him with the hiya. Because he can win back that pawn. But I hit him with the hiya. And then he can't castle. No castle. You get a no castle. I get to castle. You don't. No castle for you. Take the Mutombo. No, no, no. No, no, no. What I like to do is, take most of
his pieces to the point where I can trap his king in a square where he can't move. So that's kind of my main goal right now. He's slow stepping it because he knows what's about to happen. So we're gonna try to pin here. He's gonna move down over there. Well, he has to move here. He's in kind of a rough spot. Stocks all went up today. Stocks did good today. Big key with trading stocks is to buy ETFs and never not buy ETFs. Only buy ETFs that go up over time, that have gone up over the years. Then you're good. It's literally free money. It's free money. I don't think he actually should go to that square, but I think he just might. Is he crazy? I mean, he should actually that is the correct move. Not gonna lie. I don't just go there. Why? Just go there. Just leave. Now he just pinned himself again. I got 6 people here now. I'm a big time streamer. Big streamer. I'm big streamer boy now. What did he even do? He moved? He moved away? But why? What for why? Here's what we do. We go, don't really have a plan. And those are usually the best moves when you don't have a plan. So I would like to go here. Because it's a big check. Cannot go there. Cannot go there. It can go there. I guess it can go there too. I guess I accept. Accept this. Not happy about it though. Is no problem. Let's go back down. We have a check if we want, or a check. But we want to get this. We want to get this involved. He's not involved right now. My rook is still sleeping in, taking his time, building up his energy, building up his power. Knight's pretty active right there. Other knight is snoozing, taking a good old napper. I mean, to be honest, I'm fine with that. Yeah. 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 We're still tied, but in my mind, I'm winning. In my mind, I'm the big winner. I'm a wiener. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Boom. We have a check to give. He wants to move his rook over. We trade. Say thank you. Say thank you. And we take. Okay. Okay, I guess I can't give you a check. Because I can give him a check, take a pawn, not even take a pawn because his knight's there. All around, not good things happen if I would have done that sequence. I would have just lost, frankly. But I could have gave a check if I wanted to. He's lucky. Lucky I held back. I held back and I said, Nani. Nani. Where is the bit shoot? Oh, now he wants to give big trade. I don't. No, thank you. It's crazy. Alright. What's going on? What's he trying to do? See, why does he just leave me alone? I mean, you can go down to there. If he goes down to there, he actually loses his knight. It's night for the knight. It's a big night. So we go to there. You could potentially go over to there. No, he can't. I mean, he can. I'm not gonna stop him if he wants to. But he could rotate his knight back. He's actually kind of trapped. As a famous general would once said, he's a trap. He's trapped. I suppose if he doesn't move anything, he's okay. But he's a trap. So I can go to there. I can go over to there. And then I guess he could potentially give me a check over there. But I mean, I feel like I'm in a vibe right now. I'm feeling good, looking good in the neighborhood. Let's go up, see what happens. Best way to make moves is to just, see what happens. Yeah. Oh no, feeling good. We're looking good. We're gonna attack. Because now he cannot move. He can go there. Can't go there. Cannot really go there. And be careful with all these horse moves. About to get cancelled. If he goes there, lose. You go up there, I take. You go over there, I take. And then you take, I take. Is no problem. He has problems, I have no problems. That's kind of where we stand right now. I did not anticipate that, but we go here. Good move on his part. He found a move that I wasn't looking at. Good on that fella. That's why the longer chess is good for, finding moves like that. If you're playing 3 minutes, someone would have, blundered or gave up in that position. He was able to find it though. That was good. It's also good that I don't lose anything. He does get to, he gets to escape. But here's his problem. Here's big problem for him. I just go attack. I attack. Oh no, he attacked. He said, Nani. Could go up to there. And be very quiet. We are hunting rabbits. I don't know where to go. I guess we can go up. I'm down. Oh no, we're tied still. I thought I was down a pawn. We're vibing. Actually, vibing. I'm gonna go to there because we can go up to there. And honestly, you just go up to there. It's fine. I think. I don't know. Who knows? Seems like problems for him, not for me. He does have a passed pawn, which is very scary. Absolutely petrifying. Terrifying. Tengo miedo. So what I would like to do, my main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Besides that, so figure out how to get one of these bad boys promoted. might just be entirely a draw. We've both played a perfect chess game with no mistakes the whole time. It's kind of crazy. It's interesting because now he might go back to there. He could go up to there. But I could do that. Doesn't have any ability to put me in the check. I have the ability to give him a check with the pawn. In which case he's gonna... Okay. To go up. Oh, he just messed up. Yeah, he can advance. But he can't go back up. He can't go over to there. Ah, he forced me back down, though. Good man. I think we just go up to there, though. Oh, he takes there. I think I win still. Because he takes, I take, but he can't get over to me. Yeah, I just win. There we go. Give me that pawn. Give me that pawn. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what they do, Yugi. Easy dub. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Well, I still got a couple people watching. I appreciate it. If you would like me to continue, you can leave something in the chat. Otherwise, I think I'm going to go eat some food. Because I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Just go ahead and let me know that. I'll wait here about another minute. Maybe someone convinces me to play longer. Maybe I'm just a nerd that nobody wants to watch play average chess. Which I can live with, because that is the truth, that is reality. And that's where I live. I guess I'm in an elevated reality because I'm caffeinated. With that evening coffee. Can't go wrong with it. But, it's alright. We got some wins. We got up. Mr. Alright. Looks like we are gonna be at. So I do appreciate if you did stop by for any point, and Mohammed for leaving or interacting in the chat. So I do appreciate that. It makes these more enjoyable. But let's see, are we live? We're not. Is we live? I can never tell. I'll refresh. I'll wait. I'll give it another minute or two. It seems like at least the YouTube studio stream is like really delayed. Super delayed. But that's alright. We hang out. I don't really want to start another one necessarily. But it's kind of cool getting up to, even above 1300 and kind of chilling there. Because, I am playing better chess overall. Especially the slower chess. It's less, dependent on the time, of course, and more on my brain, more on my thinking. But, yeah. Seems like nobody is trying to convince me to stay. So that's alright. So if you did stop by for any point, I do appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good night. Happy Tuesday. Happy Thanksgiving if that's your jam. For me, it certainly will be. Kanay the Solar win. Oh, he convinced me. Well, add me on chess.com. You can see my username down there. So I'll wait. I'll wait for you, brother. Couldn't challenge me. My computer is waiting. Wow. Okay. Slam bar. I don't think the capital letters make a difference, but you'll see the little C. I don't have a profile picture. Yeah, for sure. Definitely add me. Even if you like invite me to do like a 24-hour match, I'll play that whenever as well. But yeah, feel free to add me. I do kind of want to go and eat, not gonna lie. I do appreciate it, friend. But yeah, Kenny, definitely add me. I will definitely try to play at some point. No worries, brother. So add me whenever. But yeah, you could always like a 24-hour match. I used to do those with a teacher I worked with at my previous school, and so I always enjoyed those. They're it's fun to do. But yeah, add me. But I'm gonna go eat some food. I am a growing boy at 31. Well, the worst thing that could happen is that you steal all my elo. That's the worst thing. The best thing is I steal all yours. So the mutual thing is we eventually get better, but the worst thing is I lose every time and I get sad. we don't want that. But I'm gonna head off here. So do appreciate you popping in here at the end, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, Kenny. Take care, bud.